Yo, people, welcome to the Red Pitch Podcast with myself, Cav, along with Scance. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, good man. 3 points of the weekend. You lot seem to fumble the bag today, so it's all good, man. But long way to go. Long way to go.
Yeah, boy, a long way to go, but I can't see you lot losing anytime soon, man. And like I said, boy, I think you lot could go unbeaten. I know it's a massive thing to say, but well, we'll get onto Liverpool in a minute. But let's get to Arsenal first. Obviously, Arsenal drew today 1-1 with Manchester City. And boy, what a game it was, man. To be fair, over the whole game, um, we were better than City. I felt like City sat back a lot of this game as well. But I've got to say my disappointment because from the beginning of the game when the lineup came out, we saw that midfield trio of Rice, Marino, and Zubamendi. Um, Obviously, we know that trio started the other night in Bilbao, and for me, like I've got nothing wrong with this midfield, right? When you're playing away um, in Europe and you want to set up like this, I think it's fine. Obviously, we've done it at Anfield as well, but I just think in the Premier League now, especially at home, um, I think it's poor to be starting this way at home, and I feel that Gyökeres for me he's been set up to fail, man, big time because there's no there was really no creativity today. I was shocked at Trossard starting. To be fair, I don't see Trossard as a starter. I see Trossard more of an impact player. I I haven't seen him as a starter for a long time.
The finisher,
Um,
you mean? The finisher. That's what Tata calls it, man. Now, isn't it? A finisher.
yeah,
Like rugby union.
yeah, exactly. I was surprised to see Eze on the bench. To be fair, he's probably our best creative player um, that we have at the minute. You've got two natural, say number 10s on the bench in Eze and Waneri. Yet you start your more defensive minded ones. And yeah, we know Marino's been good going forward and stuff like that. And it works. It works for Spain. Um, Whether it works for Arsenal remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. But today, I didn't think today was the game for Marino. I know what Arteta was probably thinking to do, thinking, we know our defense is good. He was thinking maybe if I load the midfield with some big guys and just keep it defensively compact. But for me, I just think you're at home, right? You're at home. This is a game that I felt that we had the capacity to win. We had the players to win this game.
Yep.
But we just didn't start that way. And to be fair, the first half, we started off very well. But then obviously 9 minutes in, um, I was a bit confused why Gabriel was so far up the pitch in that phase of play, leading
And
to their goal.
mm,
Because then obviously when they got the break, and Reinders got the pass from Haaland, and Haaland managed to sprint past Gabriel, and with the pace that he has, kind of drift out wide again, unopposed, basically. And then obviously Reinders plays him in, and Haaland as a one-on-one, and he slots it in and makes it 1-0. And from then, you're just looking at, all right, how are we going to react? How the boys going to react? And to be fair, it wasn't as bad as I thought it possibly could be. We could have fully collapsed. We didn't, but I just don't think we still didn't have enough in that midfield to kind of really open up City. Noni in the first half, I think Noni Madueke was our best player in the first half. But as you know, in the group, I said, if I want to see how brave Arteta is at half time. You know, I think Noni played well, but I think I did call it. I said, I think, listen, we've got to bring on Saka. Saka's more of an end product. He can do what Noni does, and he has that bit extra at the end more than what Noni has. I called for Trossard to come off at halftime as well, which he didn't, which I found a bit strange. Trossard had a few chances in the first half, and you know, speed-wise, he kept getting caught. And I just think in certain positions in that first half, if Martinelli was in those certain positions, he's away from the defender with the pace that he has. And I don't think I think Trossard kind of lacked today as well. And also Marino, I think first half, I don't think he performed so well. And I called for, you know, Eze. And I thought that, you know, it could be another Arteta thing where he waits. He comes out the second half, same team. But no, he kind of surprised me. He made 2 subs at halftime. Brought on Eze, brought on Saka. And you could see with Eze in the midfield, there was that a little bit more creativity, a little bit of more running off the ball from the wide players, knowing that they had a real creative player that could kind of play them in. Obviously, he's done the assist for Martinelli's equaliser when he finally came on as well. But overall, I think Arteta, I'm not going to go on and on about it, but overall, I think Arteta, he got it wrong with the starting lineup. I feel that we could have started with Martinelli on the left. We could have started with Eze. I feel personally that Eze could be the guy that unlocks Martinelli a lot more, like the way, you know, Granit Xhaka kind of used to do. Because when you notice when Odegaard's playing, he's more plays on the right and he plays to Saka.
Yeah,
Martinelli doesn't really work for. I mean, Odegaard doesn't really work for Martinelli. He kind of works for Saka only. Yeah. Whereas with Eze, I noticed on the pitch today, Eze was working for Saka and Martinelli. He was drifting left, he was drifting right, and it wasn't as predictable as like an Odegaard would be. You know, when Odegaard gets the ball and you know he's going to drift out right and he's looking for the overlay from Saka, or he's not really looking to get the left hand play in. So, you know, I think Arteta could have got more offensive, and trust, like we've both said, and you said numerous times, we've got the defensive guys that can look after that back line. You've got the back line, you've got Declan Rice sit right in front of them. You got Zubimendi who could sit right in front of them and just let them do the defensive work and then let the attackers attack. So say to the attackers, don't come past that centre circle. Just stay on the halfway line and forward. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to come right back because I think our defence could cope. But listen, man, who am I to think? Arteta after the game said, "Oh, no one complained about." You know, no one said nothing about the midfield 3 against Bilbao, but this is a totally different game. You're going away to a cauldron like Bilbao, who they've only lost 1 league game in over a year or something. One game at home or something in over a year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you know what kind of thing that is. So going there, yeah, it was good to go there like that with the 3-man midfield like that. But come on, in the league. Nah, you're supposed to be fighting for a title. You've seen Liverpool win yesterday. So we've got to keep up now. You know, now we're already 5 points ahead. In 5 games gone, we're already 5 points behind. And we've got away to St. James's next week. So if we don't pick up 3 points then and you win again, you know, it's just by the next 4 weeks, the gap could be 10 points. Do you know what I mean? And then from then you say, boy, I don't see us clawing that back. But yeah, I don't know. Is there anything you want to say on our game today that you saw, that you noticed?
To me, it's just Arteta just seems scared, man. It's like it's been 2. I know he's got this great record against the big 6 sides, but it's been 2 big 6 sides realistically, but not in form.
Yeah,
and they're there for the taking, and that's not I'm a Liverpool fan, isn't it? So I can say we weren't on form defensively. We weren't looking. We were looking shaky, like a lot of people said. And he turned up at Anfield with that midfield. I can understand we turned out that midfield, and we've won like our first 2 games like 4-0.
Yeah.
I can understand that midfield, but we haven't. We shipped in goals against Bournemouth, 2 goals, had 2-0 lead. Did the same thing against Newcastle away, shipped in 2 goals away. So we're not in any sort of form. But you turned up there like Liverpool, a prime Barcelona, and beating teams left, right, and centre. We were there to be got at. You see how close the league was last year. All right, I know Arsenal's record's not brilliant at Anfield, but the last 2 Anfield occasions, you've done well there. You've opened the scoring. We've had to come back into the game. So, and like I've been saying for donkeys, you've had the best midfield, best defense in the last 2 years. So why can't you turn up at Anfield and, like you said, use Declan Rice? The Declan Rice as his number 8 is not working. It's not worked. You can see it's not working. And that's no disrespect to Declan Rice. I said this from time. Declan Rice is an 8. Sorry, it's a 6. He's not an 8. Yeah. He hasn't got the skill set to be a number 8. A lot of these Arsenal fans saying, "Oh, he's this. He's athleticism." He's got his athleticism, but his athleticism is best used as a number 6. If you can use Zubimendi or Rice as a 6, then it should be Rice all day. Zubimendi's a lot better on the ball. His progressive passing's better. He's got an eye for a pass or a through ball. Declan Rice hasn't got that in his game.
Yeah, he breaks the line so much better as Zubimendi does.
This is what I'm saying. So use your strength. It's like today, like you said, you played well, but it's like today, like the goal for Haaland, like to me, I blame Gabriel because, like you said, why is he up there? Why? And it's not just him who's up there. It's California's up there as well. So why are you both up there? And then you're running back, and it's like you're running through treacle, man. He's like, why? I know Haaland's quick, but so's Gabby, man. He ain't the slowest centre back in the league.
There was no urgency.
No, it wasn't. All he was kept doing is pointing at Saliba, say, "Oh, come across." Bro, Saliba can't come across because Reinders is running at him. Like, what's he meant to do? He's like, oh, he comes across and then Reinders got a free gap. It was like, that was just ridiculous. So, like you said, I agree with like you're saying, like Noni come off, but for me, he should have stayed on and gone over to the left. And taken off Trossard because he was having a good game for me. But then I heard a few people saying he came off because he had a nickel or something like that. But the starting lineup was all wrong. I'm sorry, the starting lineup. Moreno should be playing. He's not a number 8 either. He's poor. Like, as soon as anyone goes near him, he falls on the floor. Like, bro, you're 6'2". You shouldn't be going down so easily. He plays for too many fouls, bro.
The way I see Rodri and him are the same height, and the way I see Rodri like out muscling and just strong and just barging people over and just being aggressive. That's what I want from Marino. That aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just like he's not good enough, man. We said this last season. We both said this last season. He's not good enough to be in the Premier League as a number 8. And Arteta sees him as this hybrid number 10 because he scored a hat-trick for Spain. And the Premier League are totally different. It's much more physical. So he's got to take on his shoulders. Like, to just be fair, like I've said this, Arteta should have gone from last year. If you had a different manager, I reckon I'd probably be a little bit more worried because of your squad and the players you've got if you had a different manager. Because I personally think you've got the squad and the players to go well in most competitions, even the Champions League.
Oh, yeah. So do I. I agree.
But with Arteta, it's just like it just doesn't make any sense. It's like, was it 2 years ago when you lot went on that like 18-game winning run? You just sat on a league, but you went unbeaten and you were smoking teams. You're beating like teams like 4-5-0.
Yeah, every week.
You get what I mean? Like, where's that gone? Where's that team gone? Where's that energy gone? Where's the drive to say, yeah, we can go beat any team. We don't care what team we put in front of us. We're gonna beat them. He's lost it. He's lost that. He's like he's scared. I don't get why you're scared. You've got a top team there.
And do you know what as well? I feel And I don't know if anyone would agree with me, but sometimes when I'm watching the players, I feel that they're kind of overworked. Like there's too much. You're putting too much thing on the attackers to come back all the time and help out defensively, and you want them to be up and down and stuff like that. When before, when we was kind of doing smoking teams, it was like, yeah, right, Saka, you stay there, Martinelli, you stay there, Jesus, you stay there, and we'll do the dirty work at the back, and we'll get the ball to you, and you not just do. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it's about. But now a lot of the players they are looking a bit leggy. They're looking so leggy because they're being asked to do like 4 or 5 different jobs, and then you've got him on the sidelines, and he's just dictating. It's like he's quiet, and he's constantly just dictating, and not just let.
That's a great analogy, bro. That's a great analogy, man.
just let me play, man. I could play. I know how to play the guitar. I know how to play the drums. I know what notes to hit. Let me do it. You don't have to keep telling me. Like, you know what I mean? And today, obviously, we had 67% possession in the whole game, bro. Like, it's crazy. So they put a stat up after the game. Since 2022 to 23 season, we've won. I think we've won one less game than City has since 2022-23. One less game. We've less defeats than City, and we've conceded about 15 something less goals than City has. But then at the bottom, the most important thing was major trophies won by City 6, Arsenal 0. So we're on par with them. We're literally on par with them, but we've just got nothing to show. And
it's just weird. It's just, like I said, I don't get it. Like I said, it's similar. People may laugh, but it's similar to how Liverpool with when you had Brendan Rodgers. He took us so far, and then we had to get that elite manager who can take us to the next step. And you can't knock what Arteta's done. He's taken you from the depths, and he's brought you up to a team that challenges week season in, season out. But is it a step too far? Because like you said, it was once Arsenal get a striker, there'll be a different team. And it's still not using him right, because to me, I don't think it was a striker he wanted. I don't think Gyökeres was a striker he wanted, because he hasn't adapted the style of the team to suit
him.
He wants.
I don't think he wanted the out and out number 9.
Yeah, same.
He doesn't want out and out number 9. He likes his false 9s. He doesn't want to out and out. You know what I mean? And Gyökeres, one thing I will criticize Gyökeres about a bit is that I feel that I know we're not really playing to his strengths, but I feel that he does need to do a little bit more.
Yeah, he does. He does need to show. He does to show more. He's not even making runs diagonal runs or making runs down the line or trying to break lines. He's not doing anything. He's basically it's like he's sitting trying to be a target man, and that's not his game. It's not his game, man. He hasn't got a first touch. He hasn't got the link up play to do that, man. And I'm not disrespecting him. He's a goal scorer. Let's have it right. He's a goal scorer, but he's still not adapting himself, even though the team's not really adapting to him either. Because if you think about the ball we played to Martinelli today, that's his bread and butter.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So why is Martinelli getting on that ball and not him?
There you go. And it just goes to show who played that ball. Eze.
But this is my point. It's but that's the thing. Again, we all can see that Eze should be starting, but he doesn't want Eze starting because he feels he loses control if Eze's playing, because Eze is a free spirit, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get what I mean? He drops in, he can dribble, he can do all these things, he can see a pass, but he's not organized like the rest of them, innit? He's not a robot at the moment. Because if you saw, was it midweek against Atletico Bilbao, you see him roaring at Eze saying, get wide, get wide. And I'm like,
Mm,
why does he need to get wide if you've got Calafiore bombing past him? You get what I mean? Like,
yeah,
if you tell
yeah.
Calafiore to play like a normal fullback instead of playing as an inverted, Eze
Mm,
can come inside instead of hanging wide, because hanging out wide, you're restricting Eze.
mm.
You get what I
And I
mean? So,
feel I was also I feel that Skelly. I feel Skelly going forward is a lot better than Calafiori as well, man.
yeah,
So I was surprised. Like I've not really seen Skelly get um
look, any sort of minutes.
any sort of minutes right now. But let's quickly get onto your boys because boy, another win. Listen, Ekatike, uh, nice finish from him. But we got to say that man, Gravenberch, playing out of his skin right now. Probably the best midfielder in the league right now.
Yeah,
Um, and to me, he was excellent. He's been excellent for a long time anyway. But the last few performances he's been putting in, nothing short of exceptional. He's a real talent, man. And you just think you never thought, I don't know, a year ago you'd never really expected it. You know what I mean?
no.
But he's just the way he's just come along. He's brilliant, man. So yeah, man, give me your thoughts on yesterday's game. Obviously, Liverpool, 2, Everton 1, man. Merseyside derby.
Yeah, it was a good game. Good first half, probably our best first half of the season. Um, like you said, Gravenberch has just been, since he's come back in from his suspension, he's just been a monster, man. Like, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous how good he's got. Like, I knew he was good. Like, I rated him before, but nothing like this. Like, his his ball control, his what's it called, the way he evades players with a little dummy, little drop of the shoulder. His passing's
yeah.
improved. That's I was like reading something today. It's down to what's it called, Van Bronckhorst coming in. He's helped him with that. Told him to improve his passing. I think his passing's gone up by like 40% or something, like accuracy and stuff.
Do you know what? Sorry to cut you, but
Mm.
I know it's gonna sound mad again, and people might listen to me for like what. But bro, when I was watching him, yeah, he reminded me of Vieira.
But I
He
couldn't say
reminded me
like,
of Vieira.
yeah, a young Vieira in it when he first
Yeah,
come to
man.
Arsenal. Yeah, I can see it.
Mm,
You can see it, man. Like, is in like last season he was more, even said it himself in an interview. Last season he played more of a DM, like playing deep. Where this year
mm,
he's sort of like interchanging. See, like how when you lot had Petit and Vieira, where one will
yeah.
hold or one will get forward, it's like they will decide between them who does that. He seems to
Mm,
be doing that quite a bit now. He did it with seems to be doing it with Soberside, like him going forward, Soberside dropping deep, taking it in turns, man. So
mm,
he's been quality, man. Like the goal was just, it was ridiculous. Like, and to get that your foot round it
yeah.
over Pickford right in the corner, and then got an assist as well. You know what I mean? A golden assist in the game. Second half, he sort of dropped off. And I think that's more to do with Everton played well. I'll give them that, they played well. But I think that's more to do with um, that was like our third game in 7 days. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that was more to do with energy.
Yeah, fatigue setting in a bit.
Fatigue, yeah, fatigue setting
Mm,
in. But we still held firm. Apart from probably that brilliant finish by Isidre Zagay, they didn't really have too many clear-cut chances apart from that, man. I thought Kirkers did
mm,
really well, considering like the poor performance he's had of recent, especially against getting hooked up against Burnley. I thought he did really well. He did
mm.
really well on Saturday, man. He seemed to. I think he's starting to realise like, you're good enough. Liverpool did bought you for a reason. There's no need to over try and just do too much. Just do what got you here. You get what I mean?
Exactly.
And I think he did well. And I think Bradley played well as well against Grealish. He did pretty well. Ibu seems to be back to his best now. He's got his concentration back. Him and Virgil looking pretty solid. I think McAllister's still a little bit off it. I
Mm.
still don't think he's quite fit.
Yeah, he
But
doesn't. He doesn't look it yet.
yeah, but he did all right. And
Mm.
I think Gakpo's sort of like, when he's not scoring or assisting, he's sort of like just out of games. He doesn't seem to be his usual confident self. Like, people bouncing off him and stuff like that. He's like he shrinks. Like he's 6'4". I mean, you're a big guy. Like you should be dominating most fullbacks because of your size. Where the last few games he seems to be a bit off it at the moment, but at the end of the day, we're winning. So, and again, like you said, Etidike, guys on form, man. That's like what four goals already this season.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So it's good. It bodes good at the end of the day. Like people would say, "Oh, how they're going to play together," but it's a perfect example, man. Like get 60 minutes in, give you all of that 60 minutes, because you know after 60 minutes, someone's there to back you up, and you score. It's your place to lose, isn't it? At the end of the day, keeps you on your toes. Verts is on the bench, people saying thing, but at the end of the day, hasn't been performing. No matter how much you cost, you ain't been performing.
There you go.
Get on the bench. You know what I mean? I see like a few Arsenal fans say to me, he's been dropped. I'm like, well, that just shows that Slot's a real manager, because when Odegaard's not been played badly for a year, this guy's still on the pitch. You get what I mean? So no matter the price, you don't perform, you sit down.
You sit down. You watch. You sit down for a bit. You watch, and then you figure out. Okay, well, I'll see what that guy's doing. Maybe I can kind of improve my game and kind of mirror what he's doing and add a twist to put my spin on it. And do you know what I mean? And like you said it perfectly, bro. Like if we bought Verts for that price, Arteta's not dropping him. No matter how bad he's playing, he's not being dropped.
Well, look, perfect example, bro. What's Martinelli done in the last 2 games?
Scored. Come on, played very well.
There you go, bro. This is what I'm saying. And both of them being 2 good quality goals. Both his first touches for both goals he scored in the last 3 days have been quality. That goal today was quality. Controlled with his left foot. His left foot, and then lobbed the goalkeeper, Donnarumma. Donnarumma ain't a small goalkeeper, man. Donnarumma's what, 6'6". He ain't a small goalkeeper. And a goal midweek again. First touch, brought it down out of the air, touched it in front of him, slots it. So the proof's in the pudding, bro. Like, he's been poor for the last year and a bit. He's been dropped, and the last 2 games he's come on and contributed. You get what I mean?
It's like I said as well. I think, and I've been saying this. I think Martinelli is a centre forward.
Yeah,
I don't think he's a winger.
Yep.
I think he's a centre forward, because every time I've seen him play as a centre forward or move into them positions, he makes things happen.
Yeah,
he makes things happen. He's a centre forward.
Yeah.
But again, who am I, man? You know what I mean? I'm just a guy, a fan, just expressing my views on our channel, and I don't make the decisions. You know what I mean? But it's just funny when I practically called all the subs. Obviously, Trossard didn't go off, but I said this is what we need. This is what we should have started with, and in a halftime, what he does it. Do you know what I mean? But by then, it's too late because.
But everyone can see that, bro. You're at home, like you said, like away from home. When you're playing a rival, you're thinking get a point away from home. When you're at home, you want 3 points.
Yep.
That's what you're looking for. And if you look at this season, Liverpool up points this year, because last season we drew you at home. All right, regardless, it was towards the end of the season, but still, that's where we're up. But also, we drew against Newcastle last year away. We won. So realistically, we're up 4 points.
Yeah,
this season
last season.
Last season. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like draws cost you, innit? It's not the losses what cost you; it's the draws.
Yeah,
that's what cost you.
Yeah.
Like when Liverpool lost out to the league to Man City, it weren't we what's it called? We lost 1 game when they got 97 points. We lost 1 game that season, bro. Yeah. 1 game.
See?
And that was against City. That was against City away. That was the only game we lost. But it was the draws. It was the draws that killed us. Not the wins. You get what I mean? And that's one thing I can say about Slot. He always goes for the win, no matter what. People can say that Liverpool lucky, but we're playing out for the. It's not like we're waiting. We're playing out to the last minute of the game, trying to win the game. You get what I mean?
Yeah, you're playing for the win. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Timber for me, I felt Timber was off. He was off today,
Yeah,
man.
Doku had
He
him,
was
and
off it.
that's probably the
Yeah,
worst, not the worst game, but probably the only game where I can see where like a winger's had him in trouble,
yeah.
like
Timber
majority of the game.
was
So
he was off it, man. But listen, man. On to obviously midweek. Just touch on it for 2 minutes. Obviously, you got Southampton in the Carabao.
yeah,
Do you see Slot making a lot of changes in there? Can you see like Verts getting some minutes, maybe a game that he gets confidence? Isaac as well.
yeah. Oh, I know 4 players who definitely won't be playing because he said it in his post-match interview.
Mm.
Van Dijk, Salah, Sobosai, and Gravenberch won't be in the squad because they played 3 90 minutes in a row.
Okay.
So he said those 3 players won't play there. So yeah, I think Verts may get some minutes off the bench, maybe a bit of confidence. I think Isaac will start and then probably come off. I think Leone will get his debut on Tuesday, and I think
Rio will start.
Yeah, I think Rio will start. Yeah, Rio
Robbo.
will start. Morocco will start. Joe Gomez will start. Probably Frimpong will probably start at right back. Leone and Gomez at centre back. Masref Dilly was got starting goal.
Okay.
Endo will probably start. Jones will probably start as well. The other midfielder spot, I don't know because quite a few of our youngsters have gone on loan, so I'm not too sure we'll get that. And then out wide, Rio will start. Chiesa will probably start, and Isaac will start up front, I reckon.
Yeah. I think that's so good. You're playing Southampton at home, right?
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah.
So I think you'll be good, man. Obviously, us we go away to Port Vale. I think we'll put out a decent team.
Yeah.
I think Kepa will probably start in goal. I can see Skelly starting, Ben White, Hincapié and Mosquera, I think may start together that game. Midfield, I think Dalman will play.
Yeah.
Don't know if he'll start, but I think Dalman will get some minutes. I think Waneri probably get some minutes as well. Not sure up front. Really not sure. I think he might even go with Marino. I wouldn't be surprised. Obviously, Havertz is still a thing. Injured.
Norgard come in.
Yeah, Norgard could come in as well, I reckon. It's just the front guys, really. Don't know whether he'll give Trossard more minutes. Martinelli, he only came on really at the end, so he might get a little minutes. But then he might want to save him because I reckon we'll need him for Newcastle.
That's a big game, isn't it?
On the weekend, yeah. If I was him though, I'd give Gyökeres maybe a half, just even if he can get a goal or two, just some. Do you know what I mean? He needs something.
He needs his confidence going into that Newcastle game. He's going to need it.
Yeah, he's going to need it. But Port Vale, we should beat them. Should. Don't want another Grimsby Man United thing going on.
Definitely not.
And Liverpool thing, but yeah, man. But listen, man. Hopefully, it's a decent week for both of us. And then we'll come back. We'll come back in the week after those games, so we'll have a little discussion, man.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
But cool, man. Yo, people, like, share, subscribe to me and Scouts on the Red Pitch podcast, and we'll be back. We'll see you in a few days. Peace.
Big up.